Did I tell you about the I was talking about baseball earlier?
Baseball.
Because it's a big baseball game this weekend. He said, Joe Garagiola.
Yeah.
You ever heard that conversation he had with his grandkids?
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
No.
And then somebody recorded it, tape recorded it.
Yeah.
And he said, Grandpa, you've already had 4 bananas. And he's like, I goddamn it, I have as many goddamn bananas as I want. Everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate you hanging out with us here on a Friday night, live on Super Bowl weekend.
Big weekend, big.
Big weekend. We getting it going here on a Friday night.
Big old night.
Getting ready all the way for Sunday evening.
Oh.
So we've been doing some stuff this evening, having a good time.
Getting ready for a snowstorm.
Got the Feeve coming. On the right of me, we got the J over here
In the
making
shadow.
noise.
J Shadow.
So it's a good night, man. We doing big things.
So his name should be J Shadow instead of Purvis. Not DJ Shadow, but J Shadow.
J Shadow.
Yeah.
He could be a soul DJ.
Thank you.
DJ.
DJ.
Did you watch the Grammys last week?
Nope.
Was there Grammys last week? Those Grammys.
I think Alabama Shakes won for something.
There was a big rigmarole about
Rigmarole.
women not getting a fair shake at the Grammys. What you think?
Okay.
Heard the name Rigor Moranis.
The fire still blazes. Women didn't get a good shake at the. Because Bruno Mars won. Is that what they're saying?
I don't know, but there's a lot of baloney floating around about chicks being mad because there's not enough not fair shake for women at the Grammys. I don't know. I don't follow the Grammys tight enough.
Do a better job. Do a better job.
God forbid they give the best record.
But who gives a shit about the fucking Grammys?
No, I know.
I don't know. There have been times when the Grammys did some some good stuff.
But it's funny because that same week that
record.
shit.
No, that
well,
was
speaking of which,
that was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
This year Mastodon won that. Yeah,
Okay.
Pretty cool. So Mastodon
Pretty cool.
won the hard rock
Aren't
or
they
heavy
touring?
metal? They're coming around with Primus.
They're coming around here, Primus and Mastodon.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be a great show.
You know what I want to go see?
What's that?
That King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard thing.
Yeah.
That's in Asheville in April or May maybe. I want to go see that. Oh no, it's in June. I think.
You know, I was telling you, there's that free album floating out
Kind of
there.
a trippy Australian band.
True psychedelic rock.
Yeah.
They have this past year they did 5 brand new albums,
And you said one of them was a free download.
and one of them was a free album. So you can go if you look up King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
They did
There's
almost
a free one. out there
almost
you can
half
download.
of what the Beatles did in 1964. They put out 10 records, I think.
Nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
But yeah, and they're real cool. They just kind of hang out and play music and record it. And
How's my audio? I hope it's projecting. I have this scarf on and maybe it's muffling it.
butt projecting.
I'll leave it open scarf. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Boss Man on here. We got Shane on.
Boss
the same
Man, all the way from GA.
Yeah, new locale
Wow.
GA down there,
Wow,
doing big things.
that's right.
We got some stuff.
I
The
wonder
Boss
if he's
Man would
sitting
really
in his
like.
living room or he's sitting in his bedroom.
There's some Boss Man records in this stack here.
Are
Because
there?
I tell you, we did an interesting thing this evening.
What did we do?
Because of the big game this weekend. We did sort of a variation of something that we've done in the past and played only Philadelphia and New England records.
It was a little different tonight though, because normally we'll play records and then we'll do like some one-offs, and it'll be the Boston, Philadelphia.
Everything tonight.
Or Memphis.
Everything we've played tonight has either been Philadelphia or New England. And not even New England, more like Boston, Massachusetts. Because I didn't think that was fair to do New England versus Philadelphia.
It's mainly Boston.
But it's mainly Boston. So it's more like Boston versus Philadelphia. But it's everything we played. And I thought I was just going to, wanted to do a couple of one-offs and da-da-da. But realized that the variation of music and the great mix,
it was good.
it was actually pretty good. When you kind of broke it down, it's like, oh, this is totally a grown man record night mix. A lot of some soul and some funk and some jazz.
I think I locked somebody out.
Oh, no.
She's up for freezing. I'll be right back.
I think it's Jay.
Oh, is it? Maybe Jay locked himself.
Hang on, Jay.
That's why
I
didn't put that inside my shirt.
But yeah, what was I talking about?
Boston mix.
Oh yeah, so we did all that. That's what we got coming up for some of what we played, just to kind of tease ahead a little bit. Last week we did the thing where we talked about Slayer's gonna knock it off touring, and also.
Did you come to the door? Knock it? I went outside when I came back in. I think I might have locked it.
Who else is Elton John is stopping touring. And this week,
Paul Simon just announced.
Paul Simon just announced that he's not going to tour.
And
he's going to do one big fat show in London coming up this summer. But what he said about
Neil
stopping,
Diamond, Elton John, Paul Simon.
Yeah. And Bonnie Raitt. Isn't Bonnie Raitt involved?
No, she's with James Taylor.
Jameson.
They're in concert.
Bonnie Raitt.
So this is what he said about stopping. He said, showbiz doesn't hold any interest for me. I'm going to see what happens if I let it go. Then I'm going to see who am I, or is this just the person I was defined by what I did? And if that's gone, if you have to make it up yourself, who are you? Pretty deep from Paul Simon. So I don't know. I kind of said the same thing. I was kind of like, was he really touring now?
He's done. I mean, he's just done doing it.
Yeah.
Pretty creative guy, though. I mean,
yeah.
John Lennon was in awe of Paul Simon's writing
great.
abilities.
But yeah, hey, there's a new. I don't want to get into a whole big thing about it tonight necessarily. There's a new big book about Can coming out.
Really?
Like a nice book about Can.
Let me know when somebody makes a documentary out of it.
Next couple of weeks. Yeah. Anyway, in a couple of months.
I might read it. I read a nice book about Nick Drake.
Nick Drake?
Yeah.
He's a musician. You ever heard of him?
Trouble with books.
What was I going to say about it? I don't know. What else happened? I don't know.
You don't know.
Hey, program note, folks. A serious program note for you this evening. There will not be a program next week.
No?
It's that time of the year where Bananas has to go on call. So I got to pull my little deal at doing on call next week, so there won't be a program. But you guys feel free to catch up on the old programs. Go and comment on that.
Hey Jay, would you mind getting me a beer? I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't know what I do with my beer. I thought I had one around here somewhere. Hey, I got something to add to the setup here. All your records are falling off.
Yeah, they are.
We need to work on that.
I stuck one of those through my foot.
But this was in my office for forever, and the record was really messed up. This is from Slim gave me this.
Yeah.
This was his dad.
You gave it to me, and then I gave it back to you.
Well, I think it ought to go, like, down
Yeah, remember I had it unfolded and hung up in my cubicle?
Cover from...
That one. Remember that was in my
4.
cubicle?
Yeah. Well, here it is. Let's put it in the studio.
Do the vertical guy.
We should do the vertical.
Yeah.
Man was... Or is that the wizard?
Wizard, bro.
Wizard, bro.
What?
12-pack of Stella Run.
I don't know.
$15 probably.
14.
Roundabout.
14. It's not quite a 12-ouncer, is it?
11.2.
2.
Must be a metric.
How many carbs?
In a Stella,
Yeah.
if they're 5% alcohol, it would put it about 10.6 grams of carbs.
Per can.
Yeah. Pretty close. Or 10 to 11 grams of carbs.
It is 5% alcohol. You're right there.
Yeah.
Doesn't say carb count.
Yeah, that's more of a guess. I'm deciphering from...
You're probably right, because you
Budweiser
know that
Heineken.
stuff really well.
I do. So yeah, what's going on for the Super Bowl? What are we doing? Are we doing a thing? We're gonna do a thing over here.
I don't have plans.
We're gonna make some food. I told I told Kimmy to come over.
If we
here
have
and sit.
snow, probably people aren't going to travel.
True. It ain't gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be like that.
You don't think?
No. So we'll eat some food. We'll eat some food and watch a ball game over here.
Okay.
What's the?
I'm going to probably do stuff for my family. but-
You know, this will probably. You could come in, so to speak, to chip chat probably. But what's something you do for? What's your numero uno go-to for the Super Bowl food-wise?
Well, I like to make chili,
Okay.
but this year I might
You
actually...
just made chili.
I might make a Mexican casserole that's got, instead of noodles, it's got tortillas.
Okay.
I saw a really good one.
DACA surprise.
DACA surprise.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jay, what's your go-to? You gotta have for the Super Bowl.
Grab 'em
You gotta
all.
have.
Gotta have.
A traditional party I go to every year is chili
Chili.
and wings. But we had this discussion earlier. I hate the wings that are frozen. You just stick them in the oven.
Jay doesn't like other people's wings. He likes buying wings from a place.
Pizza place.
Starts with H and has 2 O's.
Okay. Inappropriate.
They're the best wings.
You think Hooters has the best wings?
I seriously do, yeah.
Huh.
I guess it's cause, like when wings became a thing in the 80s or 90s, early
Yeah.
whatever 90s. Like that's
When
what I
chickens were
associated-
born.
Yeah.
that's what I associated wings.
Yeah, I
with.
could kind of
That's
see
going
that
there.
for sure.
So I've always loved. Is that about when wings became popular?
Yeah. For here, around here.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
So you like your wings with a lot of breast meat?
Okay.
Fried.
Oh,
Like
chicken breast, hold the
fried,
chicken.
breaded and fried. You know, like deep fried.
Yeah.
You know.
This is the conclusion I came to. I prefer snackier foods. And I was telling Jay, when I eat wings, I eat wings.
It's a lot of work.
I pull my shirt off. I
It's
sit
like
down for
it's like-
45 minutes.
well, it's
and I
like-
eat wings.
It's like eating oysters.
So,
To me, it's like shucking oysters.
well, but I'm not one to like make a plate and I'm going to put 2 wings on here and a couple of cheese crackers.
no, you're getting your arms
I
rolled
want
up.
to eat wings for 45 minutes.
You need
and then go, oh my God, and then go to bed.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like not doing wings for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Definitely some guacamole, maybe some kind of cheese dip. Cameraman made this really good cheeseburger dip in the crock pot one night for Grown Man Record Night. You
I
remember that?
Oh yeah.
My God.
Oh yeah.
So I may do something like that,
That sounds
but
good.
I'm more of a snacker for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you need finger food,
I don't like
snacks.
a food. I don't like a
some-
meal.
Maybe some pickled okra.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna do olives on like an antipasta tray, crackers and cheese, some olives,
Yeah.
but pickled okra.
Dip, a good dip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe some cheese sticks.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We got Boss Man says Hooters wings are lame.
Oh come on.
Hey.
Ronnie's has good wings.
Yeah, that was
It's a
our dead
local
bass
pizza
player, man.
place.
Our dead bass player swore by Ronnie's.
That's kind of like a Buffalo style wing. I get my wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. They're big. I'm not into big wings so much, but I like
Yeah.
the mango habanero sauce. So I like sweet and hot.
I mean, hell, I hear you, Steve. I mean, I hear you.
Okay, you listening?
Yeah. So I guess we could get into a little bit what we played tonight.
Should we talk about what we didn't play real quick, or do we?
Well,
does it matter?
Well,
Because there's some stuff we didn't play.
let's get to some honor. We'll do what we played, and then we'll do
Okay.
honorable mentions at the end.
Sure, we'll do that. Let's do
And
that.
honorable mentions in this in this case will be just some of these records that we didn't get to tonight. Because what we did, like I was saying earlier, all tonight.
We got a lot of headroom, don't we?
I told you about it.
Up with people.
But we can exclaim
Up with
more.
people.
We can exclaim
Up
more.
with people.
Yes, yes. You got to use the hips. Yes, yes.
I love the
yes.
10 frame delay.
Yeah. You may put it on the bowstring transition. Watch the bowstring. Football. Said hut. So you like that?
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I got it.
Did you get a wipe?
It's a bowstring wipe. You want to see it, Jay? Watch this. Said hut. And back to us. Hut, hut.
Fancy.
Oh, it's a nice slide.
Green 18. Green 18. So yeah, all of this shit Philadelphia or New England.
You spent some time in Philadelphia, didn't you?
I did. I really enjoyed
With
Philadelphia.
the cigarette company.
A cigarette company doing.
Did you go to Boston?
I didn't go to Boston.
No.
I've been to Foxwood Casino, which is just outside of Boston in
Yeah.
Connecticut.
My wife went to Boston. She went to a game at Fenway.
I would like to do that.
Brought me a hat.
That would be cool. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. This is a promo copy, actually, which is pretty cool. Demonstration, not for sale. What's that? Which one is this? Wake Up Every Day?
Yeah.
Wake Up Every Day, yeah.
Yep. Or Wake Up Everybody.
Wake Up Everybody.
Wake up, everybody.
So that's a little Philly right there. So we're kind of keeping a little score here.
I was trying to do them like one and this and that. I lost track. So
Yeah.
we might have played 20
That's me.
Bostons
That's
and
me.
2 Phillies for all I know.
I don't know, but so that's,
Yeah.
that's a nice start of a nice drive right there. But maybe that drive stalls. You have to punt it, and you come up to a little Boston.
Oh, I forgot you have to read this like a game. Wait a minute. We're going to go to the video playback.
Take a look at Brooks Robinson at third base.
That's funny. This is the only Boston album I have.
Yeah, me too.
I like Boston.
And I like this band. I put it on the side
It's
too.
really him.
Rock and Roll Band.
And then he brought these other guys.
Rock and
in.
Roll Band's a great song.
Is Token on there? I like Token.
I feel
Nope,
like
don't
that's
say it.
Don't.
No.
That seems inappropriate.
No, Smoking. Sorry. It
That's-
wasn't-
J.R.
And we're done.
J.R.
Good night.
Token.
Good night,
Okay.
everybody.
1, 2, 3.
This was the #1 selling record of all
But
time up until
Smoking's got a really cool organ solo on it that's just so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good stuff. Hey, speaking of which, keeping it moving, man. Philly coming back strong
All the good jazz records
from Stan
is from
Getz,
Philly.
man. And this is my favorite, of course, on the black and silver Verve, Jazz Samba, Stan Getz and Charlie
That's
Bird.
probably his best.
He's got some
album
great
that he
ones.
did.
And
He
I've got,
does.
but the black and silver Verve is going to get favor on this program every single time.
What did I bring? I brought a Stan Getz album.
You brought one too?
Yeah, it's just the greatest of. It's got some nice artwork.
Oh yeah, I've
on
got
it.
that one too. That's one of my favorite pieces of artwork. I would
Yeah.
love that framed.
Yeah, that's a nice
That's got
modern
a.
piece.
Give me a Miller Lite, Jay. Grab me
no,
one.
no,
Get you a beer, Jay.
no.
Don't be like that.
Don't be like that. All right, what else did you play?
So that's pretty legit, man. Philly's got something going here.
Especially in the jazz area. Boston's kind of a little behind on that.
Dude. So maybe something you don't necessarily associate. Is this Philly? It's not Philly.
I don't know.
New England
What is it?
makes a nice third down play with some New Edition.
Oh.
That's right. I said New Edition.
Yeah, all those, is it New Kids on the Block and New Edition are from the Boston area?
New England Heartbreak. N.E. Heartbreak.
Okay.
And I played the.
No, it's probably New Edition.
I know.
New England art.
So I played the like the dub side, like the long version, the club version. So it's got that yeah in the middle of it. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That kind of ran out and kind of surprised me, and had to throw on.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
So they
I
made
love the girl. Who
New
cares
England
who you
making a
like?
nice play, and then
Yep. Do you have that?
killer big play into the red zone for New England with
Into the
Gangstar
red zone.
Step in the Arena. One of the better hip hop albums I own, courtesy of the Bossman. That's a big time play. Tom Brady slinging it, getting down into the red zone.
No, see, Tom Brady wouldn't do that in the first quarter. Though.
Just saying, they're poised. They're poised down there, ready to score.
With 6 championships, they have 0 points in the first quarter.
Yeah. But then, a nice third down play in the red zone.
A lot of red zone.
By
You went
Dead-
from one red zone to another?
No, we're in the same red zone.
Okay.
New England drove down. But a nice play
Okay.
on the defensive side of the ball by the Dead Milkman out of
Ooh,
Philadelphia,
Nice.
who make a great stop. This is a great record. Fantastic comedy punk. That's the best way I can describe it. But it's such a fun listen, bro. I mean,
How
art.
are they like Dead Kennedys, Dead Milkmen? Are they similar at all?
I mean, there's punk elements to them for sure, but they're funny and
Okay.
they're funny. Funny punk.
Funk.
Oh.
You mean like funk? Funny punk.
Oh, you're Jerry. You're the funny fuck. And then, let's just stop them cold right there.
Okay.
Red Zone Drive ends with 0 points. You know why? Because who just scooped that shit up? Hall and fucking Oates. Philadelphia, coming strong. With some Hall and Oates.
Did you write this?
Making a big play.
I think he's making it up as he goes along.
Making a big play in the red zone. Stalling it out.
Of course it's in the red zone.
Then with a nice play, you come back on
This
offense.
whole game takes place in the red zone.
But then you come back after a big play. What do? What do you do, Jay? Mr. Ex-football coach.
I don't know what you do.
You make a big turnover, and what do you come back with?
Touchdown.
You go right over the top.
Big play.
You set it up. You set it up. They go all over. So Philly comes back after stopping New England, goes deep with Lee Morgan. One of the biggest heavy-hitting Philadelphia pieces of music you will be able to melt down into the size of a something and put it in your butthole. That's as good of music as you're going to get right there. Lee Morgan, the Sidewinder.
In your butthole.
Dude, I started a documentary about Lee Morgan on Netflix.
What's it called? They
today.
call me Lee, or I called him
Morgan.
I called him Morgan.
It's legit with a North Carolina tie to it.
Yeah.
But that's a big move right there
So
for
you
Philadelphia.
you highly recommend that documentary?
So far, so good. I've not finished it, so I don't want to speak to it. But yes, I mean, let's just say yes. Shot really well, tells a good story. Now I'm only like 30 minutes in.
I will quickly recommend
Philly,
Electric Dreams. It's an anthology
the movie.
of Philip K. Dick stories.
Oh,
It's on Amazon.
I've ran into that.
It's very good. It's
not the
there's
other Electric
10
Dreams.
series. No, that not that the 80s movie. No.
Yeah, that's great.
This is science fiction.
Yeah.
Dystopian. Philip K. Dick. Blade Runner kind of shit.
Philadelphia,
Get back to the game.
marching down the field. Back after this commercial break, Philadelphia continues to march down the field, really imposing their will on the New England defense at this point.
Yeah, they pull out big guns for this one.
Big guns. What's this all about?
Well, Dick Clark, he kind of fell into a job because the guy in Philadelphia got a DUI or got whatever they call it back then. He got busted for drinking and driving, and they laid him off at the radio station. They hired Dick Clark to take his place, and then TV came around and asked for the show, so they put on American Bandstand, and the rest is history. But I wanted to play this. I grew up on this record. I wore this record out. American Bandstand. This is Dick Clark's 20 Years of Rock and Roll, and we started. I skipped Crying in the Chapel because I wanted to hear Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock, because Bill Haley's from right outside of Philadelphia.
Is he really?
Yeah. So we
he's an
listened to a
Ohio
few
fella.
until it skipped. It skips. I always remember this because right in the middle of I Walk the Line, and it's like, I keep my eyes, I keep my eyes, I keep my eyes.
Yeah.
So we had to get out of it because it skips, but I did want to play that. So
You pulled out some Rundgren. Now, what's this all about?
I didn't know it, but I read somewhere that he was from the Philadelphia area.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't show up on my list, so that's a new one for me.
I think it was Philadelphia. Yeah. So what is it called? Anything?
Philadelphia.
This is one of his big albums.
That's the only Rundgren I have, is that one.
I think
That's
this.
the top 100 of all time.
Yeah, this is a highly regarded record.
Yeah. Somebody asked me about this band today when I was talking about doing this for the show, and I was like, I don't know who the shits you're talking about. And we talked back and forth, and Jay mentioned them earlier, and then you brought it up.
Well, it's funny because I didn't have any Hooters, but you mentioned Hooters when you talked about Wings, but this is actually the band Hooters from the 80s, and they had some... hey! The camera angle's
Get out
fine.
there.
She grabbed the camera arm. She was going to set the shot. The reason I have this is what I had a birthday recently, and Jonathan always puts his gift certificate on a 45 that he's not selling.
Yeah.
And he asked her, he goes, she goes, whatever you give me, make sure it's something decent because he's probably going to want to play it. And so he's like, well, does he like the Beatles? And she's like, of course he likes the Beatles. So this Hooters 45 has Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds on it.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird version. It's kind of neat. So we played that. And Hooters, was that Philadelphia also?
That's Philadelphia.
Okay, so they came back to back to back.
Jeff, who's been on the program before, brought us the Almond Smash soda.
Yeah.
He said that there was a contest like in his high school to
Oh, that's right.
to bring the Hooters to play at the high school.
Did it work?
No, they said they lost, but that was like, I'm like, you know,
Oh,
the Hooters?
so all these schools were participating, and
Yeah,
the winner would
competing.
get the Hooters to
Yeah, the
come
winners
play.
would get the Hooters, and I'm
Wow.
like,
That's
who
kind of
the-
cool.
Who the hell are the Hooters?
They were like a mandolin band, like a mandolin 80s new wave band, because they had a mandolin thing going on.
What do you think about a 20-yard crossing route?
Go ahead, do
Right
it.
over the middle. Tight end makes a big play.
Yeah, I bought
For
this
G
in...
Love and Special
I think I got
Sauce.
this in Lexington, of all
NC?
places. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has that old record 78 look to it. It's
Yeah.
on OK Records.
G Love and Special Sauce,
I
man.
think we heard...
Carl's a huge fan. I'm a huge fan.
I think Boss Man likes him.
Boss Man probably. Trisha likes him.
Okay then.
Trisha
Everybody-
likes him a lot.
Everybody likes him.
Sweet Tea.
Fine.
I think they saw it.
We listen to Cold Beverage.
Beverages.
Cold Beverage.
Sticking
Very
in the
appropriate
fridge,
for the
sticking in
show.
fridge, sticking in the fridge.
We talk about some cold beverages.
Yeah.
I'm having a cold beverage right now.
I'm having a lukewarm beverage that's good
Well-
enough for me.
And is he Boston,
Yeah.
G-Lo? So we stayed in Boston with the Cars. Shake It Up. This is from my high school days. I guess I was a junior in high school.
That's a
jamming
big play
to
for
this.
Boston.
Was that 81 maybe? Yep, 81. Great record. A little poppier than the previous two, which I really Candy-O and the Cars. I really love those albums. And I don't play this one as much, but I
Yeah, I don't have that one.
It reminds me of a Toyota Corolla I used to have that every time I drove around in it, the windows would get all fogged up, but I would be jamming to the Cars.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
And a big play. Swinging the board back toward New England's way. And then come strong with another New England. ISIS, the Red Sea. I was like,
No.
somebody said earlier, oh, you've been playing a lot of like low-key stuff tonight. I'm like, really? Has it been low-key? Maybe I'll just put ISIS on and blow your freaking head off. Because that's just real shit.
Yeah.
Right out of the Boston area.
It was a little harsh.
A little hard. A little tangy on the tip, if you know what I mean.
It was like that burn I got from those jalapenos on my pizza.
Yeah. Terrific band, though. I like some of the later stuff they do that's more kind of post-metal.
Okay.
This is more almost like kind of math rock,
Thrashy.
nerdy metal. Very heavy and had a lot of vocals. I like the stuff without the vocals. If you kept that with just instrumental, just a heavy playing, I would be much more into that.
Hey.
Anyway,
Hey.
Fuzzy.
She's not afraid of it. Get the fuck out of here.
But then start making a couple of big plays here.
Yeah. Put on Stanley Clark and Emperor Records. I think this is his first solo album. Kind of a cool label.
Yeah. That's a big Philly swing back there.
Is it?
It's a fairly big Philly swing.
I don't remember where he's from.
He's from Philly.
Okay.
By the way, this is a very exciting game.
And we kind of finished this off.
What's the score? This one's mine.
You know, nobody's really scored. This is a low-scoring affair here.
0-0.
But the Roots with Guru's Jazzmatazz is going to take this joint and march it down the field for a score.
From where?
Philadelphia. So we've got a low-scoring affair with Philly ahead right now. And that's all the shit we played.
That was it.
That was it. Now, some of the stuff we didn't play.
Oh.
Let's kind of weigh this out here.
What didn't we play? Records.
Jim Croce, Philadelphia.
Oh, here they
Chubby
are.
Checker.
Hold on.
You got some?
You're saying it.
Oh, you got some.
What'd you say first?
Jim Croce.
Jim Croce.
You bring that?
I did.
Oh, see?
I brought You Don't Mess Around with Jim.
Okay.
Which features Time in a Bottle on it.
Yeah,
But
of course.
Don't Mess Around with Jim is a cool song. I would play that on a Friday night. I don't know if I'd play Time in a Bottle.
Sure.
I love Jim. I've got like 4 Jim Croce albums.
Yeah.
And I never listened to him.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those you kind of sleep because he's kind of corny, but he's not.
He's not. He's a great songwriter.
It seems like he's
Died
corny.
Too Young.
Yeah.
Chubby Checker.
Chubby Checker.
Your Twist Party.
Philadelphia.
Guess what's on here? The Twist. Milk the hell out of that song.
Oh, yeah, something I was going to play.
And he's from Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about...
What if all these people were from Pittsburgh?
Okay, so it's swinging towards Philly, I think, right now is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You played Boston. I brought that same record. Aerosmith.
Oh.
This is Aerosmith Rocks, which is an old album with Back in the Saddle and yeah.
Wow.
So
I'd say that
that's
puts
an old
us...
one. I didn't bring any Jay Giles. I should have.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we played it. I think we played it in previous years since the Patriots
I'd put us at
played
about
so often.
7-3 right now.
Okay. How about Jerry Butler?
Really?
You may not know the name, but
Iceman Cometh.
Iceman Cometh, right here. This is a pretty cool record. He played with. He was with the OJs.
Okay.
I think he took.
I think I knew that, or maybe I did and I forgot.
Was it the Barkays? I think it was the OJs.
That's cool.
Yeah, OJ.
I scrolled across the Iceman Cometh, which was VCLT from Scotty Strickland earlier in the evening. I thought about playing that. I'm like, no. I'm only going to do Philadelphia and
the Stylistics?
I didn't play them, although I got some. I was going to.
This is a best of.
Yeah.
Of course, it's got You Make Me Feel brand new. Well, that guy had a high roof on his mouth.
Yeah, he did.
My love. Ooh.
Okay.
How about some Chick Corea?
Oh.
Some of the best jazz out of the Boston area that I can think of would be Chick Corea. And this is an interesting record. It's a little out there because it's like unreleased material, unreleased sessions with Corea, Anthony Braxton, Dave Holland, Barry Alshu. But what's cool about this record, this album was somehow evidence.
What?
It's got an evidence sticker on it from 1980 out of Bradenton, Florida.
Holy shit! Look at
Somehow this album was evidence. I want to know the story behind.
Oh, I do too. Hold that up there, Jay. Leave that shit up there.
Became evidence.
Holy shit! That is incredible.
I would have brought Return to Forever featuring Chick Corea.
That's
There's a
what I was
couple that
probably
I would show
Yeah.
or play. But I wanted to show the evidence,
the evidence thing,
sticker.
that's even better.
That makes it really worthwhile. But the last one I brought,
7-6.
I really wanted to play this tonight. I forgot
the game.
because we had so much going on. McCoy Tyner.
Oh.
McCoy Tyner played piano with John Coltrane on Love Supreme and a ton of other albums. But this is a cool record I really like. He played in this thing called the Jazz Tet with Art Farmer.
Yep.
And this is called Meet the Jazz Tet. Art Farmer and Benny Golson. McCoy Tyner plays on this.
10-6 Philly.
Is it McCoy Tyner from Philly? Yeah. I think you're right. I think the Eagles have won this.
10-6 Philly.
That's
Let's talk about
that's all I
a
got.
couple of people that didn't show up.
Well, if they're not even on the field,
Boys to Men, Philly.
they're doing the halftime show.
The Times, Philly.
The Times?
Morris Day?
Yeah.
No, that's Minneapolis.
And on the New England side of the ball, Free, which I don't know.
No,
that's
don't get
honorable
confused with Free. That's not the Free.
Cinderella from
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
You get a half a point
I'm sorry.
from Bon Jovi.
In a defensive struggle, Philadelphia wins 10-6.
But
Springsteen?
Philadelphia wins 10-6.
Yep. In a defensive struggle.
I think
Philadelphia wins.
Jerry
10-6.
Harrison from the Talking Heads has a Philadelphia link as well. I think. No. Talking Heads is Baltimore. No, but I think Jerry Harrison. Oh, you're not saying where they're from.
Richardson.
Is that a Richardson?
Billy Richardson.
You're saying wide right.
Yeah. You see that bowstring? Let's go.
So 10-6.
Yeah, 10-6 Philly.
Place your. All right, guys, call Vegas and place your bets.
10-6 Philly in a defensive struggle.
Don't even do the over/under. Say I want a 10-6 Philly bet.
Both quarterbacks play like
odds?
they have the fucking stomach flu. 10-6 Philly.
You heard it here first.
That's it. Both.
What do you think about this show? Tom Brady has a show now. It's like on Facebook.
All the mouth kiss.
Where he wears shoulder pads all the time, all around.
And mouth kisses his kids.
And mouth kisses his kid, talks to him while he's kissing him.
Yeah. I don't know if I care for that.
How you doing? Like, put your pajamas on.
Yeah, I don't know if I care for that. I don't like any of that.
Love your kids. That's what I say.
Yeah, I did a story about loving your kids today too.
My daughter tonight told me she wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
I was very supportive of that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Act it up. Let's
There's
talk about...
no acting in that shot right there.
No, there's not. Little did he know he had a brain tumor when we took a picture of that. All right. Dig it away. Steve, this is all you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is all you.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared.
I didn't.
So, last time I came was 2 weeks ago.
I was with the reporter 5 days
And I think
this week.
I was so excited to get Boss Man and Kimmy over here for one last little visit. That when I walked out the door, I forgot my records. I had some good records. I had some digs, and then I didn't come last week because I had a gig in King Leadneck.
Yeah.
And which went fantastic, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
So I picked up a few things here and there, and then I had a birthday. And picked up some more things.
What
got
birthday?
Gift certificates. So I've got a lot of records.
Okay.
I've got like 22.
Wow.
So I decided I'm going to bring a few tonight. I don't want to bore you guys, but they're all killer, by the way. But so here's the deal. I got some records, and let's talk about them, shall we? The first one I got is called
Oh wow, yeah.
Grandmaster Mel and the Furious Five. Now,
Mel.
Now Melly Mel was Grandmaster Flash. He kind of helped him produce his stuff, and then Flash went on, and Melly Mel kind of filled in the gap, I guess you would say.
That's a legit album.
How that works. Is it?
That's a legit.
I listened to it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's real good.
He does his own version of White Line on there, and it's weird because it cuts off short. I'm like, keep it going. It's awesome. Here is a great record. What do you know about King Curtis?
Oh yeah.
King Curtis played sax for tons of guys, like 200 albums. King Curtis.
Let me get a pound of them fatback drums.
Now this is a reissue. I don't know the name of the original. This is called That's All Right, and it's on Red Lightning Records.
Red Lightning.
Yeah, Red Lightning.
Does it have Memphis Soul Stew on it?
No, it doesn't, but it's got some great songs on it. We may have to listen to this.
Yeah.
I think he sings the blues on this and plays the sax, but
I've got a few King
great
Curtis,
record,
and I don't have that one.
Good.
They're all.
I love
great.
King Curtis.
Yeah.
How about Papa John Creech? What do you know about Papa John Creech? Papa John Creech.
Little grunt.
Papa John Creech played with Jefferson Hot Tuna, and I think Jefferson Airplane at times when they needed a violin. He's a blues guy. He's a Memphis style, but he lives in San Francisco.
Wow, that's cool.
Played with a lot of hippies and
Grunt Records.
Recorded his own stuff on Grunt, and probably has a few guest artists sitting in with him, like Jorma Karkonen and some of the guys from
Freddie Benavides.
The Airplane.
Come on, now, Freddie Benavides.
What does it say?
Pitcher for the Dodgers.
Who's the infielder?
I forgot who plays on this. Jack Cassidy, Paul Cantner, Yorma. Yeah, so Jerry Garcia plays on it.
Oh, Kurt Cobain.
And Kurt Cobain, exactly. So, and I picked this up like a couple days ago or yesterday maybe. But like a few days before that, I found this grunt record, Papa
Whoa.
John Creech. It's called
At a different place?
Filthy. At a different place.
No way.
And
I've
cool
never seen
picture
any of that.
with Papa John in the studio in the middle with a bunch of hippies around him. This guy looks like Zappa, but I don't think it is.
Wow.
But
Dude, that's crazy.
yeah,
I've never seen any of those.
yeah, I got two of them in a week's time.
Isn't that weird how that works?
It is weird how that works.
But works.
And last but not least, with some of the gift certificate from my lovely wife on my birthday, I went to Jonathan's and spent some coin, and I decided I wanted to have this Funkadelic album, which is the first Funkadelic album from 1970, Westbound Records.
I don't have that one. That's great.
I love it. I love it. We're going to have to make this. You've got the Maggot Brain photo.
Yeah.
We need to do this. I want to do this for Grown Man Record Night, or have
And
Shane
what's
do
the
it.
label that's on?
Westbound?
Westbound. Okay.
That was the label. This is a reissue, of course, from last year, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But
Neat.
nice. So those are my digs for tonight. Some pretty
Hell yeah.
killer digs.
That's some great digs. That's some great butt digging right there.
This show's going to be much better with Funkadelic.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we can do is we can take us a quick break and come back with a Soda Speaking Chip Chat, and it's going to be our big game special where we're not doing a whole lot special. Well, we'll talk about stuff special.
We're going to talk special stuff?
We're going to talk about it.
We got some couple of special things. One's a very Super Bowl oriented or big game oriented. Sorry, that should have said that.
Oh.
We're in trouble now.
Hut,
Here they come.
slingshot,
Here they come.
Japanese shotgun, hike. That was a joke I made when I was like 7, 8 years old.
What?
I would say Japanese shotgun hike, like football, like Japanese football player hike.
Hey, tell us again what your coach said about what words you could say you couldn't say. I want to hear that story.
He said, "Guys, you pick up a hot piece of
This was
metal."
in a shop class.
Agriculture.
Agriculture.
But yeah, you pick up a hot piece of metal and you say shit. I mean, I understand that. He's like, damn hell shit. I can get by on all that, but he's like, what I got a problem with is I don't want to hear no Fs. I don't want to hear no MFs. And I don't want to hear no GDs. And then this feller jumped up and said, damn hell shit on that ass, piss on that bitch. And I don't know if that's about it.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the Information Purification Directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests, obeying contradictory thoughts. Our unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Oh, my ears! She's terrible!
She's great.
You're being too easy on her, Hulk.
I like things to be easy.
Like 10-10-220.
Exactly.
I know 10-10-220 is cheap, but it's easy too.
Yeah, there's no signing up. You just pick up the phone and dial it.
And all calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Easy and cheap. I'll have to try it. Thank you.
I told you she was great.
You should switch to decaf.
Dial 10-10-220.
Look, here he comes.
There's a super party animal. His name is Spud McKenzie.
Bud McKenzie.
A real hot night and a cold Bud Light puts him in a party frenzy.
He's Spuds McKenzie, Bud Light's original party animal.
That's Spuds. He is the party.
So go, Spuds, go!
A very important message from Burger King.
At this time, we'd like to offer our sympathy to McDonald's and Wendy's. You see, the Whopper beat the Big Mac for best taste overall among consumers of both burgers. In a similar test, we beat Wendy's single. Now that may have surprised McDonald's and Wendy's. Well, so we just wanted to say, it's okay, guys. Winning isn't everything, but it sure is fun.
Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
Home is full of lots of things that children shouldn't touch. Home is full of bad things that can hurt you very much. Now there's a man whose face is green that you ought to get to know. He'll warn you when danger's coming fast or slow. Get to know his face in every single place. When you see it, you'll know quick. Things marked yuck make you sick, 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 sick. Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is green.
Get there.
Huh?
Right up there.
Okay, get come on. You know,
No, heck no. Howard.
Howard, don't knock it over.
There's a car behind.
I can't even get out there.
Go on.
You might fall down on it. And lock it.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, 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 look. There you go, Buzz. Yeah, I might go up in it with the elevator. But they ain't Howard, come on.
I'm coming to you,
Howard, don't knock it over.
Howard, come on! I thought that was you.
Everybody thinks that's
that
me.
could be you.
Oh, that's so
In fact,
great.
Seeing that video wants me to go get some nacho fries from Taco Bell.
Yeah, and all those commercials, I think all those except for one probably, were Super Bowl commercials, and they're on the day. And I think that's my beef with nowadays is I think commercials are so good and thoughtful and intuitive throughout the whole year that Super Bowl commercials are not really, there's nothing really that special about them.
Yeah.
And they all get leaked
There's
beforehand.
a lot of great
anyway.
artists working on commercials now.
All the time.
Right.
And if you're going to buy a commercial, you're going to throw, I mean, especially if you're Coca-Cola, you're going to throw as much money at it in June as you are at the Super Bowl.
Miller Lite.
Yeah.
I mean, you always look forward to. It was, what was it, Pepsi or Diet Pepsi and Miller Lite, and Super Bowl commercials.
I was a big Bud Bowl guy. I still got the helmets in
You
there.
watched the Puppy Bowl?
Bud Bowl.
Bud Bowl, yeah.
So yeah.
But wasn't it Miller Lite that had all the athletes and like the dude
In the 80s, yeah. Tastes great, less filling.
Right.
Turn this place around, I'll be in the front row.
Front row.
So to speak tonight.
So to speak. I brought over Mountain Dew Ice. I was all excited. I was like, I've been sitting on this for
That's the
weeks.
Super Bowl soda.
Super Bowl soda. They're gonna have a commercial in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And I tell you, I got the ice. And you're like, oh, we did that last week.
Morgan
I'm
Freeman.
Like, son of a bitch.
And what's her name?
Son of a bitch. Jackie Chan.
Name something that's not Jackie Chan. No, Morgan Freeman and Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
They're going to do the commercial.
Okay, good for them.
From what I'm understanding. But we did it last week.
Okay.
We
how was it?
We liked it.
I still haven't tried it.
It's like a, to me,
I've been waiting for this moment.
It tasted more on the, it tasted like a diet soda to me. To me, it leaned toward like a Diet 7-Up, which I freaking love.
Was refreshing.
Refreshing, crisp. And didn't even taste sugary, like stick to your
Syrupy.
mouth sugar.
Not syrupy.
And I'm like, so what's the difference between this and a Sprite?
What kind of caffeine we got?
Caffeine.
Ooh.
That's the kicker.
Got the bite. That's got the...
Sprite. That's what my Mormon friends growing up. My Mormon friends drank Sprite.
Sure they did.
Because there was no caffeine.
That's what you give your kids because it doesn't have caffeine.
Sprite, caffeine. No, so
and now it's Sprite Zero because it doesn't have sugar.
It's even on the upper end of what that tastes like. To me, that would be a Diet 7-Up. I think that's the best of that lemon lime variety.
Okay.
Diet 7-Up, it tastes like that, but it has sugar in it, or
right.
corn. I mean, not even real sugar, corn syrup, like
high fructose.
But it's got caffeine. Mountain Dew levels of caffeine in a lemon lime soda. Think about that.
I'm there.
Mountain
I wish
Dew
there was
levels,
a diet ice.
Maybe they'll come with that.
Maybe they will.
But that was really good. But something we've also been talking about is the Diet Coke, the new Diet Coke Slim cans.
We talked about them.
The different flavors.
Yep. So while I was at Walmart getting some beer, I noticed they had the Slim cans, and I was going to get a pack, and I noticed they sell singles. Yep. They sell them in singles, 78 cents a piece.
Cool.
So go to your Walmart and get you and try a flavor. They had them all, but I decided, what the heck? Let's try the mango. This is mango, Diet Coke mango. Okay. Twisted mango? What do they call it?
You know, we reported
Twisted mango.
They're doing this because they seem to be losing shares to like the LaCroix type products.
Whatever.
Those LaCroix, it's just sparkling water.
I think Diet Coke's probably doing fine, don't you?
No, they're fine, but I mean, you know, we'll see. I can't remember if mango is the one that they said was good or was not good.
Some cat pissed in this chair.
What do you think about it? Mango what now?
Twisted mango. I don't know that I care for that. I like mango.
Cameron says mango tastes like Pine Sol.
To me, mango tastes like a peach that someone added nutmeg to.
But if you look, this is a cola. I mean, it's a Diet Coke.
It's a Diet Coke.
You can tell it's to me, I taste more of it tastes like a bad sweetener. It's like sweet and low.
It's like a tab.
That's like a tab. I don't taste mango. I taste the saccharin, which is not saccharin, obviously, but see what I mean?
I kind of like it.
I'm not throwing it up.
I think I'd just rather have a Diet Coke.
I think I would much rather have a Diet Coke than this. Yeah. I mean, you know,
I mean, I was going to get the cherry one, but I was like...
I've heard the cherry one is a good one.
Cherry Coke, I've done Diet Cherry Coke. I know what that tastes like. I wanted to try something
different. I did 2 reviews, and they both said the cherry...
Ginger lime.
And ginger lime.
That's a weird sound. That sounds weird.
Were both the bankers.
Okay.
The other flavors, mango and something else...
There's another one.
Were like... blood orange.
Blood orange.
They were like, no. Which is funny because like the Pellegrino blood orange, that's the best. It's got sugar.
Is that what they're trying to fight?
The Pellegrino sparkling.
Yeah.
And the not St. Croix, LaCroix.
Are they having trouble with like vitamin water and stuff like that?
Those two are the ones I heard the most about.
Okay.
They just feel like, I don't know, and I think it's kind of misguided because I don't think they need to compete for a section of the market share that they're not going to get either way.
Just do what you do best.
Diet Coke is Diet Coke.
Do what you do best.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a stalwart. Don't go reaching. If you're a stalwart, you don't have to go reaching.
I like that they do it because it gives us something to talk about.
Sure, absolutely.
We got 3 more weeks to talk about it.
Coke's got money to throw away, even if it's just some bullshit experiment. It's Coke. Who gives a shit? But yeah, Diet Coke.
Most popular brand in the world.
Diet Coke is one of the best sodas, period.
Right.
If not the best soda. So, whatever. But it's a good.
I think right now Diet Mountain Dew is in my wheelhouse for being the favorite. And then
it's a little too citric acidy though.
Diet Coke is right under Diet Mountain Dew.
I can't always have Diet Mountain Dew.
Dr. Pepper within the triumvirate.
Yep, those are the 3 I do on the regular, like at a soda fountain.
Yeah.
Diet Coke.
Soda fountain.
Diet Mountain Dew. Diet Dr. Pepper.
Soda machine.
Diet Mountain Dew. I mean, Diet Dr. Pepper is probably one for me.
It tastes more like a real soda than any other diet soda. That tagline stuck. It really did.
Which one?
That Diet Dr. Pepper tastes more like real Dr. Pepper.
Oh, sure.
They did it. They nailed it when they said that. Because when you taste, they're right. It tastes more like a real Dr. Pepper.
What chips do you have to have at a Super Bowl party?
Well, you need potato chips and you need corn chips.
If that's your 2, that's your go-tos.
Some type of potato chip, some type of corn chip.
Potato chip, what do you lean toward?
Barbecue.
Regular or barbecue? I would go
or maybe a sour cream and onion.
I would go a store brand rippled chip.
Because you're going to be dipping.
Because you're going to be dipping. It's going to be thick.
You want a
need
thick
something
chip.
that's going to be able to handle it.
There's
a couple of those rippled chips together will handle any dip you got going on.
Okay, we had some
without using
some
a
good
cracker.
man dip here tonight. I think Kimmy came by.
Yeah.
And we had some. It was a buffalo that had chicken. I didn't know it had. I was like, what are these chunks of cheese? But it was actually there was chicken in the dip.
The buffalo chicken dip thing is really popular right now.
Get out of here.
I'm thinking for the Super Bowl. I'm doing a guacamole.
I love guacamole.
I
make my own guac.
I make my own guac, and my secret, and I only do it once a year, and I do it at the Super Bowl. I fry up real bacon, drain it like I'm going to eat bacon for breakfast,
meat in my
and then crumble the real bacon into my guacamole.
Okay. Sounds great.
It's incredible. I do that once a year. I may do it a couple other times a year, but I use like fake bacon, like the bacon pieces.
Yeah,
bacon
tell your
bits
mom to
kind of
make
thing.
you one of them king balls.
Yeah. But I'm probably going to do some kind of like real cheese, like with like olives and that kind of thing. And I don't know. I'm kind of open to interpretation, but it's, I do think you need a thick rippled chip, and I do think you do need a corn chip.
We have an open bag here that I don't think we've ever done on the show.
No, Jay brought these over. We're going to do burgers the other night, and it was pouring down rain, so we didn't do them, and he left these over here. Coney Island Classics potato chips.
It's a store brand? I think he said it was a store brand.
That's what I'm thinking, but it's not really. Let's see what it says on the bag. We're from Brooklyn. To us, the true magic of Brooklyn is Coney Island, land of thrilling rides and delicious snacking. Our Ripple potato chips are made with old-fashioned boardwalk way by slicing American heartland-grown potatoes into thick slices and cooking them so they're just perfect. We've added a modern twist, a sprinkle of Himalayan salt. Did you know it's one of the purest salts on earth, containing up to 84 minerals and other good stuff for your body?
Okay.
Question marker. All that was a parenthetical statement, by the way, you motherfuckers. We not only use non-GMO potatoes, parenthetical statement, who thought messing with potato genetics was a good idea.
Who makes
100%
these?
natural. Hell, I don't know. They've got a lot of stuff on here. Valley Stream, New York. Lifestyle Gourmet is the name
So
of
it's not a store brand.
No. But it's a... so it's a barbecue, basically. Smoking barbecue.
Smoking Coney Island. Smoking barbecue.
It's a ripple chip. It's a thin...
I did not know Coney Island was a Brooklyn neighborhood. It is. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
This is a very thin, rippled chip.
There ain't many left.
It's not a bad ripple chip, but it is thin. This would not stand up to a dip very well at all.
I was dipping it, and it wasn't holding up very well.
No.
So I just put my finger in there.
And you can tell, I mean, these are, yeah.
It's good.
They're good.
It's a little salty.
It's a thin barbecue. Not a lot of junk on the chip, if you know what I mean. It's real thin.
I don't really taste the barbecue, though.
Real thin with the seasoning. I mean, it is.
I taste salt.
It is. It's got enough to make them turn a little orangey brown.
It's almost like a crab chip.
Yeah.
You know how crab chips have that, like...
Yeah. They're underwhelming in terms of flavor.
Oh, no. Not crab chip.
But not these. But not in a necessarily a bad way.
No.
These aren't bad, but I'm not going to write home about them.
It's a good sandwich chip.
I could see that for sure. So that's kind of what we had for Chip Chat this evening. You would think we'd probably...
Something. How you get that far?
Huh?
How you get that far?
So you were saying?
Yeah. I wanted to do a chip that, I don't know, I just saw this in the store tonight. I was getting my beers.
Okay.
And let's talk about a corn chip.
A corn chip.
Got a new corn chip from Doritos.
Looks like a Doritos bag.
I've never seen this before in my life. I never heard about it.
Okay.
It says Blaze. I'm thinking this is going to be like that red shit that's on the Dinomitas. This is like a Doritos version of a Dinomita, maybe. Doritos Blaze. It's in like a purple.
But they make those, right?
A purple bag?
Same
Do
company,
they?
I think. Yeah, Dinomitas is the Doritos.
Yeah, but it's not in a Dorito shape.
No. It's a rolled up Dorito.
No, it's different. Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh, it smells pretty good. It very looks much like what we're talking about here.
Okay.
Like a Dinomita.
Nice and burny.
It says it's like a volcano on the bag.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of stuff on the chip. Very red.
It doesn't taste like... It tastes cornier.
Oh, it does. It tastes like corn nuts.
There's corn. It's like roasted corn or something.
But hot.
Intense flavor eruption, cataclysmic crunch, amped up fiery heat.
Wow. Yeah, they're hot.
I like them. Probably too hot for you.
Good corn taste. You're right, though.
I like that roasted corn flavor.
Yeah.
Y'all try these.
Where'd you get these?
Have some cold beer at Walmart. Have some cold beer nearby. Because you're going to need it. Oh, man.
Yeah, they're hot. I ain't got no cold beer. Because this show's over.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. We hope everybody has a good Super Bowl Sunday. Everybody has a big old time. Lots of fellowship.
Hope your team wins.
Hope your team wins. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the commercials. And just a fellowship. We get together and watching a sporting event with your friends and family. That's all we could ever hope for. That and peace on earth, goodwill toward men. But hell, I ain't holding my breath for all that mess now. Y'all just get together and watch a ball game. Be friends with one another for a while. Y'all just be friends with one another for a while, and we'll be all right. Thanks for joining us. And again, we won't do a program next week. I got to go and be on call for my work 20. So
y'all stick around because I still got like 16 records to talk about.
We're gonna play on them. We're gonna play all the records.
I'm gonna play some.
I need to
I'm
go.
gonna play one of my new records.
I need to go to this.
Either King Curtis or.
I need to go to this Oasis water fountain.
Hey, what do you think, King Curtis or Funkadelic?
I need to go to this Oasis water fountain and get me a drink. Oh Lord!
Does it dispense milk? Because that would help.
Bye, everybody.
Camel! A camel! Look, they do picture.